What if the pyramids aren't just tombs, but evidence of an ancient civilization far more advanced than we ever imagined? That's the question archaeologists, engineers, and skeptics keep circling. These massive stone structures have stood for over 4,000 years, and we still don't fully understand how they were built, why they were so precise, or what knowledge was lost with their creators. Were they simply monuments, or do they hint at a forgotten superpower, one with science, technology, and organization that rival today? In this video, we dive into the greatest puzzle of the ancient world. You're watching Interestingly Quick, and the stones are whispering secrets. The Great Pyramid of Giza weighs over 6 million tons, with 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing more than 80 tons each. Built without wheels, steel tools, or powered cranes, the scale still blows minds today. Engineers admit that replicating it with modern equipment would be a challenge. It's not just big, it's mind-bendingly precise. This scale hints at something deeper than brute labor. It suggests a society with incredible logistical power, able to move materials, feed workers, and execute massive projects with near-perfect accuracy. Was this just Egypt, or something more? The Great Pyramid is almost a perfect square at the base, off by less than an inch on each side. The alignment to true north is more accurate than any other ancient structure on Earth. Its proportions match constants like pi and the golden ratio. Whether intentional or not, it's uncanny. That kind of precision hints at deep mathematical knowledge. But why encode such math in a tomb? Some researchers believe this was a form of data preservation, a mathematical monument. It could mean Egypt didn't just inherit knowledge, they may have been keeping it alive. The three pyramids of Giza line up almost exactly with Orion's belt. Ancient Egyptian texts link the god Osiris to this constellation. Coincidence? Maybe, but other alignments strengthen the theory. Shafts within the pyramid point towards Sirius, Orion, and the North Star, all key in ancient mythology. These aren't random orientations. They suggest the builders had a sophisticated understanding of the night sky and possibly designed the complex as a kind of stellar map. It's not just stonework, it's astronomy carved into the earth. While most focus on what's above ground, the pyramids also go below. Beneath the Great Pyramid lies a massive subterranean chamber cut into bedrock with unknown function. It wasn't used for burial, and it's not symmetrical like the rest of the structure. Its purpose remains a mystery. Some say it was a power center. Others think it predates the pyramid entirely. The fact that it's carved out of solid limestone without modern tools only deepens the mystery. It may be the oldest part of the entire structure, and possibly the most important. In 2017, scientists using muon tomography, a form of cosmic ray scanning, discovered a massive hidden void above the Grand Gallery of the Great Pyramid. It's over 100 feet long and has never been accessed. No tools or tunnels lead to it. We have no idea what's inside. It could be a structural feature, or it could hold artifacts, chambers, or knowledge long sealed away. The fact that we're still finding new rooms after 500 years suggests there's a lot we don't know, and maybe a lot the builders didn't want found easily. Textbooks often say 20,000 to 30,000 workers built the pyramid over decades, but new evidence shows they weren't slaves. They were skilled laborers, fed prime meat, housed in massive workers' villages with medical care and organization. That means Egypt wasn't just building a monument, they were running a massive, national-scale infrastructure machine. Every detail had to be coordinated: logistics, farming, transport, and engineering. Could the pyramids have been more than tombs? Maybe they were economic engines, designed to unify and display power in a way no city had done before. Some pyramid blocks are so precisely cut and fitted that even today, engineers are baffled by the tolerances. Granite, one of the hardest stones on Earth, was shaped with bronze tools? Or so we thought. But bronze can't cut granite. So how were they doing it? Some theorists suggest sand abrasion. Others propose lost copper tools or techniques we haven't rediscovered. Whatever the method, the results are advanced, even by modern standards. If Egypt had techniques lost to time, they may have had capabilities we no longer understand. From Mesopotamia to Mesoamerica, pyramids appear across the globe. They differ in shape and purpose, but the pattern is undeniable. Some are aligned to solstices, others to stars. Civilizations separated by oceans and time somehow arrived at the same form, a stepped or pointed pyramid rising to the sky. Is it coincidence, or did they share lost knowledge through trade, migration, or memory? Some suggest a lost global influence, a precursor culture that seeded techniques worldwide. The pyramids might be more than local wonders. They could be global echoes of something forgotten. Traditional dating places the Great Pyramid around 2560 BCE, but erosion patterns on the Sphinx and its enclosure wall suggest much older origins. Some geologists argue for dates closer to 7000 BCE or earlier. If true, it means the pyramid builders inherited older monuments, and possibly knowledge from a lost predecessor civilization. It would explain why such monumental architecture appears suddenly and so advanced. That missing chapter in human history might not be fiction, it might be erased by time. The Library of Alexandria, destroyed in ancient times, supposedly held maps, designs, and blueprints from Egypt's golden age. If records of pyramid construction existed, they may have been lost there. Ancient Egypt's own records are often cryptic or ceremonial, leaving little about how the pyramids were actually built. Was that by accident or design? It's possible the Egyptians guarded their secrets, only to lose them in political or natural disasters. What we now call mystery might simply be knowledge destroyed. Some researchers believe the pyramids' chambers are acoustically tuned, resonating at specific frequencies. Others have noted magnetic anomalies at the apex and corners. It's led to fringe but fascinating theories. Could the pyramids have been energy devices, not just tombs? While mainstream science doesn't support it, the mystery remains: why build such precision into something that's just a grave? Even if the purpose was symbolic, that level of design may hint at scientific knowledge encoded in stone. Some believe that ratios and angles in the pyramids match celestial distances, Earth measurements, or even the speed of light in meters per second. While skeptics say these links are coincidental, others argue they show hidden scientific constants. If true, that would mean the builders knew more about math and astronomy than they're credited for. Whether coincidence or code, it's clear that the pyramids' proportions weren't accidental. They were chosen, possibly for meaning we've yet to decode. Mainstream archaeology credits the Egyptians, no doubt. But who were their architects, their mathematicians, their lead engineers? No names, blueprints, or instruction records have survived. That's strange for such monumental work. Were these roles sacred, or were they lost during regime changes or invasions? If a group of elite builders existed, keepers of design and tech, they may have vanished, taking a generation of knowledge with them. The pyramids may be the only surviving record of their minds. Empires rise and fall, but the pyramids remain. Pharaohs died, dynasties ended, languages disappeared, but the Great Pyramid still stands. It's outlived every nation that has come since. That alone is power. A superpower doesn't always conquer. It leaves behind something that can't be erased. The pyramids are more than stone. They're legacy, ambition, technology, and vision fused into one form. If Egypt was a superpower, the pyramids were its eternal signature. After thousands of years, we still don't have all the answers. How were they built with such precision? Why were certain features included? What knowledge did the builders possess that we've since lost? The pyramids don't give easy answers. They raise better questions. And those questions hint at something deeper. Maybe a civilization not just powerful, but enlightened. A forgotten superpower, not lost in war, but in time. The stones are still speaking. We just haven't learned the full language. And that's the mystery of the pyramids. Less about what they are, more about what they mean. Are they monuments to kings, or echoes of a power that once shaped the world? If you're as fascinated as we are, drop your favorite theory in the comments, give this video a like, and subscribe to Interestingly Quick for more epic dives into history's biggest enigmas. Until next time, keep looking up, keep asking questions, and stay curious. The past isn't done speaking.